See who's behind us?
I bought it at Walmart in Mulberry, Florida.
We do, idiot.
We'll go make a complaint.
Are you gonna kick your door down for that trespass?
What's your name and badge number?
Come here. Open the door.
Look at how rude she is to her.
Hey, can I come in?
Hey everybody, welcome back to San Joaquin Audits. So in today's video, we're going to be breaking down the June 18th incident that happened last year in Mesa, Arizona. 6 months after this incident, I was charged with third-degree trespass. Now, 13-1502 is criminal trespass in the third degree in the state of Arizona. And a person commits criminal trespass in the third degree if they knowingly entering or remaining onto a property after a reasonable request made by an officer, the owner, or anybody having lawful control over such property. Now this is very important because I, for one, don't think I committed any criminal trespass for two reasons. I didn't knowingly remain on the property, as you'll see in the video. The actual public property had gotten crossed over onto us, and you're going to see that soon. The second thing, a reasonable request by the owner or law enforcement officer. You're going to see from the very beginning of this video that these officers have a disdain for people who film them. Mesa is one of the worst police departments when it comes to that. Now the question of the reasonable request is sadly going to be up to the Mesa court system to decide. They've already found my brother Nate Skates 182 and my dad San Joaquin Valley Transparency guilty of this same crime. The Mesa court system made them both defend themselves without ample time to build a defense. And they're trying to do the same to me right now. I have court on March 31st in Mesa, Arizona regarding this same incident. But it's just a simple third-degree trespass misdemeanor. It's not that big of a deal, but it's the moral of the principle as to why we're going to break this down. And one of the reasons is that these officers don't know their own policy regarding identifying themselves. You're going to see right now, with help from my friend Direct D, that these officers violate policies by not even knowing policies. Let's take a look.
You're about to hear Judge Raymond Schumacher of the Mesa Municipal Court ask Mesa police officer Samantha Klein what she knows about the department identification policies, and she doesn't know anything. Watch.
Hang on, is it within the Mesa Police Department policy, officer, that you identify yourself when asked by someone in general?
To a degree.
Not to a degree, actually. It's to any citizen in writing upon request.
So that's kind of a loaded question.
What you are hearing is Officer Samantha Klein of the Mesa Police Department admit to Judge Raymond Schumacher of the Mesa Municipal Court that she doesn't know identification policies or really any policies of the police department.
So if we are in direct contact with somebody on a call, then yes. However, because we've had such an issue with people showing up on scene to film us, who have no direct involvement in our case, we've been given a directive that we are then not required to provide our name and badge number.
Now, do you understand what she just said? She said that because people show up and film them, that they are then not required to identify themselves. When the policy says that they are required to identify to any citizen in writing upon request, does that make us not citizens? Is the police department saying that we are not American citizens? Is that what's happening here? Because that's exactly what it sounds like.
Now, what the policy says exactly, I could not tell you because I don't know the policy by heart.
What's funny is Miss Prissy Pants just admitted to a policy violation in open court. Being ignorant of department policy is a department policy violation.
Who has given you that directive?
Objection or relevance?
Sustained.
So as you can see, Officer Klein is ignorant of her own policy, but it's clear that this department doesn't care about the law. You're gonna see in this video. In the police report, they call us agitators, and during the trial, Officer Klein said that we came up yelling and causing a disturbance. I'll let you watch the video and decide for yourself who escalates the situation first. We got the ladies working tonight.
Do you own a property? Do you own it?
Do you own the property?
Do you own the property? Do you own the property? But do you own it?
No, I don't own it.
Well then, why don't we'll wait for
there
somebody
comes a flashlight.
Yeah, we'll wait for someone to ask us to get off the property. You don't own the property.
And you can't go
That's how the law works. Kids
Keeps us in check just like you.
That's how the law works, kids.
So I want to point out something right here. We never made first contact. We are there to film them doing their job, and their job isn't to worry about people with cameras.
What's your name and your badge number?
You can go to the listed as trespass.
They're not involved in the case.
She said go to the listed. Little girl.
Where you going, ma'am? Can I get you?
Talking to a real man, little girl. Listening a trespass. Yeah, you're talking to a real man, little girl.
Can I get your name and badge number, ma'am?
Not even your daddy can talk to me like that. So she's over here soliciting a trespass. She's trying to solicit a trespass. We're gonna teach her how the law works. Then we'll go make a complaint.
Are you gonna kick your door down for that trespass?
What's your name and badge number?
Come here. Open the door.
Look at how rude she is to her.
Hey, can I come in? I just gonna ask you.
Soliciting a trespass right here.
So we're just dealing with an incident right here. You've got all these guys on your property. I'm trying to figure out if do you want them on your property or not?
What people?
You got all these people filming and stuff.
Dude, they are
Aggressive.
intense.
So do you want them on your property?
Let me call my boss.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm on still.
If that little one gets that close to me again, we're gonna have problems. He was on my back when I turned around.
So I know what they're talking about now when they talked about that really bright light. I turned around and that light was really bright.
This is my boss. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. What's going on?
Hey, we're out here trying to deal with one of your tenants on an incident, and you've got like 10 people on your property trying to film us, and I'm trying to figure out if you want them off your property.
Yes, you want to offer that all on my property.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much. That's Deuce, that's the owner.
The property owner doesn't want you on the property, so you can stand on the sidewalk. Property, that's not how it works.
I just talked to the owner.
She needs to come out and tell us. You
Stop shining the light in my face. Stop. Get off the property. Get off the property all the way back.
I need you to identify.
I don't. You need to get off the property.
What's your badge number?
You don't need my badge number. Back up.
But she didn't come out and tell us. How do you know I'm not going to get a room here? How do you know I'm not going to get a room here? How do you know? How do you know I'm not going to get a room here? How do you not know? How do you know I'm not a guest? How do you know I'm not a guest? Did she not come out? She hasn't come out and tell us nothing. What's your badge number? What's your name?
You guys are going to be famous.
What is it?
Don't say a word.
Technically, we're not on the property, so you better relax. There's a car coming in. Watch yourself.
So as you can see right here, I moved to the sidewalk after these two officers tell me to move. Why was I charged with criminal trespass 6 months after this incident? You're going to see right here that this officer takes the yellow tape and tries to push us off of the sidewalk, which is public property. I find this to be very unreasonable on the officer's part. Let's watch.
I ain't here to talk to you.
Oh, you're not? Can I get your name and badge number?
Nope.
Can you give me your name and badge number?
Nope.
Hey, you're
Back up. Don't get up on me.
Hey, I'm on the sidewalk, bro. So as you can see, I clearly state to the officer that I'm on the sidewalk, which is public property. That's not good enough for Mesa PD though. So watch as this officer ridiculously pulls the tape out into the street, over his car, and then over the sidewalk to cross us. He did this intentionally, hoping that he would get into someone's way like he did with Twisted Imagery. Twisted Imagery was unfortunately placed into cuffs but immediately released. This was definitely an ego arrest made by this officer. Oh, and as you could probably guess, this body cam footage wasn't shown during my dad and brother's trial.
Oh, they're taxpayer money right there. What's he being arrested for?
For being on a sidewalk.
For being on the sidewalk,
Look what they're doing. They're crossing this over on us.
which they're trying to put us in the street. they're arresting Twisted Image for being on the sidewalk when they said be on the sidewalk.
Look at this. How much are they going to want us to back up until we're in the middle of the street? This sidewalk, by the way, is public, ladies and gentlemen. It's public. Their property starts where that enter sign is.
Which one of you guys carry the
Look what they do with the tape.
coin?
Yeah, you got a coin on you?
How embarrassing.
Arrested too.
Alright, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you as always for tuning in. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And if you can, share this with a friend, and let's spread awareness about Mesa PD and how their officers have an absolute disdain for the public and for transparency. I want to give one last huge shout out to Direct D. You probably are already subscribed to him, but if you are not subscribed to Direct D, do not waste any time and go over to his channel, subscribe, and let him know San Joaquin Audit sent you. Thank you guys as always. I'm out.